Hello, and welcome to Mr. Birthday and Friends. I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend of mine. Say hello to Mr. Birthday.
Hello there, and a happy birthday to you if it's your birthday today or sometime soon.
Thank you, Mr. Birthday. Now, in this special birthday collection of Mr. Men's stories and songs, we are going to hear about lots of your favourite Mr. Men characters, including Mr. Perfect, Mr. Brave, and Mr. Bounce. But first, let's hear a story about Mr. Birthday himself.
A story all about me? Oh, lovely.
Mr. Birthday by Roger Hargreaves. The very best thing about birthdays, as far as Mr. Birthday is concerned, is birthday parties. Cards are nice, presents are good, but parties are great. Mr. Birthday likes birthday parties so much that he is never without his party hat. And Mr. Birthday is very good at organizing birthday parties. He likes to make sure that everyone he knows has a party on their birthday. In just the last 3 weeks, he has organized a party with 2 cakes for Mr. Greedy. 1 cake for all the guests, and 1 for Mr. Greedy. A party with silly hats for Mr. Silly, because Mr. Silly is silly. And a party with no balloons for Mr. Jelly, because Mr. Jelly is scared of balloons, in case they go pop. This week, Mr. Birthday organized a very happy birthday party for Mr. Happy. He invited all Mr. Happy's friends, including Little Miss Sunshine, Mr. Funny, Little Miss Lucky, and Mr. Bump. Mr. Birthday put up lots of balloons and a big banner saying, "Happy Birthday, Mr. Happy." And he organized fun party games for everyone to play. Little Miss Lucky won Pass the Parcel, and then she won Pin the Tail on the Donkey. She is not called Little Miss Lucky for nothing. It was difficult to know who won musical chairs, because Mr. Bump kept knocking over the chairs. After the party games, Mr. Birthday brought in a huge birthday cake. Mr. Happy smiled an extra wide smile and blew out all the candles in one go. Then they all ate a feast of birthday cake, jam sandwiches, jelly, and ice cream. Everyone had a wonderful time. When the party had finished, Mr. Happy thanked Mr. Birthday.
We mustn't forget that extra special birthday next week,
added Mr. Happy with a wink as he said goodbye. Mr. Birthday racked his brains as he walked home.
I wonder whose birthday Mr. Happy was talking about, he puzzled.
But try as he might, no one came to mind. He looked in his diary when he reached home, but there was no one's birthday written in for the next week.
Mr. Happy must have got it wrong,
he reassured himself as he got into bed. But the next day, Mr. Birthday kept overhearing things that seemed to suggest there really was a very important birthday coming up. He passed Mr. Worry in the street.
"Oh, my! Oh, gosh! Whatever am I going to buy as a present for next week?"
muttered Mr. Worry to himself.
"What a worry!"
He overheard Mr. Forgetful, who was repeating, I must not forget the party next week. I must not forget the party next week. I must not forget the party next week," over and over to himself.
"I must not forget
he said, and stopped mid-sentence. Then he looked at his hand.
The party! I must not forget the party next week."
Poor Mr. Birthday was distraught. How could there be a birthday and a birthday party he knew nothing about? The following day he decided that he would just have to go and ask Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy smiled an even wider smile than usual when Mr. Birthday admitted that he did not have a clue whose birthday they were all talking about.
"If you come back at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, then I will tell you whose birthday it is," said Mr. Happy.
By Tuesday, Mr. Birthday was very, very curious. Have you guessed whose birthday it is yet? Mr. Birthday turned up at Mr. Happy's house at 3 o'clock on the dot.
"You have got to tell me now,"
burst out Mr. Birthday when Mr. Happy opened the door.
"With pleasure," grinned Mr. Happy. "It is your birthday."
"Happy birthday, Mr. Birthday!" cried all of Mr. Birthday's friends. Mr. Birthday blushed.
"How silly of me," he said.
The very best thing about birthdays, as far as Mr. Birthday is concerned, is birthday parties. Mr. Birthday likes birthday parties so much that he is never without his party hat.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. It's a special time of cheer, 'cause you're older by 1 year. Join in and sing my Mr. Birthday song. Lots of jelly or topped with lovely ice cream and a cake just for you. Play a game of pasta, puzzle and we'll wear a silly hat too. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. It's a special time of cheer, 'cause you're older by 1 year. Join in and sing my Mr. Birthday song. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. It's a special time of cheer, 'cause you're older by 1 year. Join in and sing my Mr. Birthday song.
I did enjoy that story, Mr. Birthday. Fancy forgetting your own birthday.
Oh, I did feel silly. But I've been so busy organising wonderful birthday parties for Mr. Greedy, Mr. Silly, Mr. Jelly, and of course Mr. Happy, that I'd forgotten all about my own special day.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Birthday. But you won't do that again next year, will you?
No, I certainly won't. I won't worry like I did this year, and I'll make sure I enjoy all of my birthday.
Oh, I do like birthdays. They're such happy and perfect days.
Yes, they are perfect days, aren't they?
Perfect day, perfect birthday cards, perfect birthday presents, and of course, a perfect birthday party.
Oh, yes, a perfect party. Perfect party music, so everyone can dance around and have fun. Then a perfect birthday cake, covered in lovely candles and big enough for everyone to have a slice to eat, and of course lots of other tasty party food. Well, actually, Mr. Birthday, that reminds me of a story about one of our Mr. Men friends. Yes, that's right, Mr. Perfect. Let's listen to his story. Mr. Perfect by Roger Hargreaves. It was a perfect summer's day, and on this perfect summer's day, Mr. Perfect was looking even more perfect than usual. He didn't have a hair out of place. Mr. Perfect lived in Tip-Top Cottage, and on this perfect summer's day, his house was also looking even more perfect than usual. Not a curtain out of place. I suppose you're wondering why Tip-Top Cottage was looking so perfect. I shall tell you. It was Mr. Perfect's birthday, and he was going to have a party. There was a knock at the door. "Perfect!" cried Mr. Perfect. "How very kind of you," he said, when he saw that all his guests had brought wonderful-looking presents. "Please do come in, and if no one minds, we'll open the presents later." Nobody minded in the least. Well, almost nobody. "What's that?" roared Mr. Uppity. "I don't have any time to waste, you know. You'd better make sure we don't get bored today." Do you think this upset Mr. Perfect? Of course not. Mr. Perfect had perfect manners, unlike rude Mr. Uppity. "Oh, no, my dear Mr. Uppity, we shan't be bored today," he replied. "First of all, we shall dance." And everybody danced, even Mr. Uppity. But although he danced, Mr. Uppity couldn't manage a smile. Unfortunately, Mr. Clumsy, being his usual clumsy self, broke a pile of plates. Do you think this upset Mr. Perfect? Not at all. "Don't worry, Mr. Clumsy," said Mr. Perfect, and being the perfect person he was, and not in the least bit clumsy, he produced a whole lot more plates, made of cardboard. Then he brought in a cake. It was huge. It looked wonderful. It smelt terrific. And Mr. Greedy thought it tasted delicious. He gobbled up the whole cake in 3 seconds flat. There wasn't a crumb left for anybody else. Do you think this upset Mr. Perfect? Not in the least. Being perfect, he had already guessed what would happen. Quickly, he brought out lots of small cakes. There were plenty for everybody, even Mr. Perfect. But as he was not greedy, he only ate one. One cake was just perfect for him. Once everything had been eaten, Mr. Perfect opened his presents. He said as many thank yous as there were presents. Well, not quite. "What about my present?" cried Mr. Mean. Mr. Mean's parcel was so small that Mr. Perfect had not seen it. Mr. Perfect opened the tiny parcel, wrapped in newspaper. "Oh, Mr. Mean," said Mr. Perfect, "you've given me a lump of coal. How kind of you! It's delightful." "If I'd known, I'd only have given him half a lump," grumbled Mr. Mean. "That's it! I've had enough," cried Mr. Uppity suddenly. "I'm fed up with you, Mr. Perfect, and do you know why? I'll tell you. I have discovered that there is a most enormous, unbearable, exasperating fault with you." "Would you be so kind as to tell me what that might be?" asked Mr. Perfect, as politely as ever. "Don't you understand?" cried Mr. Uppity. "Your fault is that you have no faults."
And after the story of Mr. Perfect, let's listen to Mr. Perfect's song, which is called Perfect Day. And it is, perfect? Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Birthday.
Whistle as you make your way on a perfect summer's day to a perfect spot down by the sea. Leave your troubles far away, save them for another day. Give yourself a chance to just be free. Play some music, maybe read a book. Relax and have yourself a drink or two and listen to your favorite summer song. Just look around, it's such a perfect outlook. Perfect day. Perfect in every way. Perfect day. Perfect in every way. Take some time to sit out in the sun and do just what you want to do. Give yourself a chance to have some fun and think of no one else but you. Perfect day. Perfect in every way. Perfect day. Perfect in every way. Feeling good, I'm feeling fine. Sun is hot, the sea is fine. Sky above a lighter shade of blue. Breeze is blowing on my face. Feel good about the human race. Life is good, you're having such a time. Play some music, maybe read a book. Relax and have yourself a drink or two and listen to your favorite summer song. Just look around, it's such a perfect outlook. Perfect day. Perfect in every way. Perfect day. Perfect in every way. Perfect day. Perfect in every way.
I really like that song.
Hey, you there!
Oh, watch out, here comes Mr. Uppity.
Yes, you there! Did I hear the story of Mr. Perfect's birthday a few moments ago? Hello, Mr. Uppity. It's me, Mr. Birthday. Yes, you did hear the story of his wonderful birthday party. Oh, it's you, Birthday. Wonderful. Wonderful, you say? I thought his party was far from wonderful. Anyway, what would you know with your big smiling face and always wearing that silly party hat? Take it off this instant. My name is Mr. Birthday, and celebrating birthdays is what I do, so the party hat stays on. Anyway, Mr. Uppity, you've been known to have a party or two in your time. I don't know what you're talking about. I've done no such thing. Oh, yes, you have. And to prove it, here is the song that was written about your last party that Mr. Muddle, Mr. Lazy, Mr. Messy, and lots of the other Mr. Men attended. Oh, no, not that terrible song. I'm going before it starts. Goodbye now, out of my way. Oh, goodbye, Mr. Uppity. Lovely to see you again. Oh, dear. I think you upset him, Mr. Birthday. Oh, don't worry about Mr. Uppity. He can sometimes be very rude and doesn't like to be reminded of times when he does nice things, like organise a fun party for everyone. I can't imagine a Mr. Uppity party being fun. Oh, it was great fun. Listen to this song. It's called Mr. Uppity's Party, and it'll tell you all about what happened. And whilst you're listening to it, why don't you try to remember all the many different Mr. Men names you hear? Well, I must say that really did sound like a very jolly party, but I did lose count of how many Mr. Men were mentioned. Can you tell us the answer, Mr. Birthday? Of course I can. Here are the names of my Mr. Men friends who were mentioned in the song. See if you got them all. Mr. Muddle, Mr. Lazy, Mr. Messy, Mr. Sneeze, Mr. Nonsense, Mr. Fussy, Mr. Dizzy, Mr. Worry, Mr. Clever, Mr. Snow, Mr. Slow, Mr. Mischief, Mr. Jelly, Mr. Greedy, Mr. Tickle, and finally, Mr. Mean, who Mr. Tickle tickled so much that he spent the whole party laughing. That makes 16 Mr. Men in total. Did you spot them all? Actually, yes, I did. However, I didn't hear Mr. Chatterbox's name in the song. Wasn't he there? After all, he's usually at every party to catch up on all the gossip. You know, I can't remember. But here he comes now. Why, hello to you, Mr. Birthday. It's good to see you, but not as good as it was to see you on my birthday. Do you remember, on my birthday, did I ever tell you? I'm sure I did, because if I didn't, I should have. And if I should have, then I would have. And if I would have, then I did. And if I did, then I did. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, on my birthday, you organised a party for me, and we all did an Irish jig. Yes, I remember that very well, Mr. Chatterbox. Anyway, I heard the music playing as I was passing by on my way into town, and I was going into town to buy some food, because I have no food, and I need some food because my friend Mr. Nosey is coming round for a tea party and a chat, a nice long chat. But when I heard the music playing, I thought I'd come over to see if we could have an Irish jig, just for me, just like we did on my birthday. I'm sure we can play a song just for you. I'll tell you what, Mr. Birthday, we could play the Nonsense song, written by Mr. Nonsense himself. That's always a favourite at all of the Mr. Men parties. Yes, it is. What a good idea. But meanwhile, can I do an Irish jig? I do like doing an Irish jig. I was just saying this to Mr. Slow the other day when I was trying to speed him up a bit, and yes, you can do an Irish jig to this song, Mr. Chatterbox. In fact, you have to dance an Irish jig like a certain animal in the second verse, and the song has got lots of other nonsense actions to do as well. It has. Well, stop chattering and let's listen to the song. That was great fun. Did you enjoy that song, Mr. Chatterbox? Yes, I did. Anyway, I'm going to have to go and buy me food now and get home quickly, so I'm good and ready to tell Mr. Nosey all about my Irish jigging when he arrives for the tea party. Goodbye, everyone. Speak to you again soon, no doubt. No doubt you will, Mr. Chatterbox, and goodbye. Cheery bye, everyone. Mr. Chatterbox has gone just at the right time, Mr. Birthday. I see. Is it time to turn the cassette over for side 2? Yes, it is, Mr. Birthday. We've come to the end of side 1 of this Mr. Birthday and Friends cassette, so please turn the cassette over for side 2.